this video changes what AI means for people like you and me. Anthropic just shipped not a new model, not a new chatbot, something that works while you sleep. And the example that I'm going to go through today knows the difference of emails that matter and emails that don't. What they've just released is Claude Routines. I've tested it today with 6 emails that were sitting in my inbox. I built it, went to get a coffee, and what landed in my drafts folder, even before I'd finished my coffee, has made me rethink how I will manage my work going forward. The scope of this is almost unlimited. We will have a separate video detailing this after our Claude series. Here's what's new, Claude Routines. You write a set of instructions once, what you want, how you want it, tell Claude what success looks like. Claude runs it on your schedule that you decide, but on its own, actually on Anthropic servers. Not on your computer, not while you watch, but anytime you want, even when you're sleeping. So hopefully now you're getting to understand why I keep saying it's your experience that's very invaluable, because you can teach Claude what is important to you in your domain. And furthermore, for those people that aren't too technically inclined, although it's not that difficult, and again we'll cover in detail in a later video, as I said, Anthropic are already shipping templates for it. These aren't developer workflows. These are workflows for people who do things. Mine runs at 5:10 every morning. 6 unread emails this morning, lucky me, a podcast invitation, a workshop inquiry, and a colleague asking a quick question, a meeting confirmation, a promotional newsletter, and my bookkeeper chasing some quarterly paperwork. If you've ever come back from a week away, you know you're looking at a lot of unread emails. And looking at these emails isn't the hard part. The hard part is deciding which of these emails matter and which don't. So imagine coming back from a business trip or a week away and all of your important emails already had drafts sitting there waiting for you to read and execute. It'll save you hours. That's judgment, that's not an AI task. And you're giving the judgment through your instructions. I want to make that clear. So what I'm going to run you through now is what it looks like. I'm clicking run, which is just a one-off routine. You can see that this is set for an early time in the morning. It says searching, reading through. Several seconds later, it will finish, and then you can go to your inbox, sitting for you, waiting for your authorization to send. Meeting confirmed. Bookkeeper's deadline was actually flagged in my tasks, and it also sent me a one-page briefing of what it had done to my inbox. 3 items needing me, 2 skipped as noise, and 1 action to do. I want you to notice what's actually happening here. It isn't the drafting. Claude has been able to draft email for a year. The impressive part is Claude knew the newsletter did not require a draft reply, that the meeting confirmation was just a FYI, and the bookkeeper's email wasn't a conversation, it was just a task for me to do. That's judgment, and that was put into the prompt that we wrote. And it only worked because I told it what I wanted based on my experience and workflow. This could get a whole lot more detailed later, and it's almost limitless to where you can take this. Imagine you're in a technical or an engineering role, or you're required to read specifications and give feedback. You can get Claude to read a set of specifications that reside in your shared drive or in your Google Doc drive at this stage. Email comes in, Claude understands what it is about, your instructions that you've given it. When you get technical emails, you ought to go and look in my Google Drive for relevant specifications. You're to read those specifications and you're to draft a reply. All of that is possible, saving you hours of work. Of course, you'll act as a human in the loop in the beginning because you won't trust what it's doing. After it's done 10 of them and they're all correct, you'll start to feel better. After it's done 100 with no errors, you'll go, hey, let's let it go. I'm on to more productive things. So this is exciting, unlimited, and if used correctly, It amplifies your 20 years plus of experience. This is the thesis of this channel, visible in a single feature. And over the course of this year, I'm going to be teaching you hundreds of different features and tools that you can use to excel and make your work not more productive, yes, more productive, but much more valuable. And that's where you need to be heading. Technical knowledge now is a commodity. There will be a lot more detail of what Claude can actually do coming over the next few weeks. Coming out tomorrow is a video on, is ChatGPT a yes machine? Here's what I use instead. And right alongside it will be another video the next day showing you exactly how to move your ChatGPT memory across to Claude with the minimal loss of any investiture you've had in that software over the last year or 2 or 3. Later in the month, there will be coming a 3-part Claude guide for senior professionals. I'm Jim Kennedy, and I'll see you in the next one.